Hey everybody, we're getting ready to load up Big Debra this morning and headed up to Northgate RV to get our new purchase. Out here loading the truck up and just realized we have one tiny little problem. And the problem is getting into the truck. And it's all because of this little fella right here. I shouldn't say little, that's a pretty big spider. And I don't do spiders.
Guys, we're here on a kind of exciting but kind of sad morning. Here behind us is the travel trailer that we've had for 4 years, affectionately known as Big Debra. We are about to load up and take her to Northgate RV and pick up Little Debbie, our brand new camper. We're so excited.
We've had some really good trips in this camper. We've been to Disney World, we've been to Savannah. Gosh, it's been North Carolina. We've had it up in the mountains. We've had it to the beach. It's been a lot of places. It's been a lot of fun. We took our very first, well, no, I shouldn't say our very first trip. We took it up the road to Chester Frost just to try it out and get used to everything. You know, took a close trip first. That's always advisable on anytime when you first purchase an RV, because we'd never owned one before.
And then to Disney World.
But then after that, we took all 4 kids to Disney World in it and spent, I think it was 8 or 9 days at Disney World at Fort Wilderness, and we love Fort Wilderness, and we've got back in the habit of where we started going back there every year now. So,
and we've pulled it through some really tight roads down the Nantahala Gorge and up into North Carolina and Tennessee. We've seen some beautiful things, but now that all of our kids are grown and out of the house and they don't really camp with us anymore, it's time to do something for the 2 of us and get something a little bit smaller.
So now we're going to downsize and go to, I guess what everybody's calling the couples RV now.
Yep. We're excited. We can't wait to take you guys along with us.
I'm spending money like I just got paid. $100 bills, tell them keep the change. Come on. If pop a bottle, about to make it rain. Let me give you something now to celebrate. Come on. And if you're wondering why I move the way I do, I just feel so good, good, good. Oh, 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 I just feel so good. I see the world through my thrift store shades, rose-colored lenses and a fake gold frame. Come on. Playing old rock songs on an air guitar, posing for your picture like a superstar. Yeah, come on.
Hey everybody, just wanted to finally introduce you to our new Little Debbie here.
We love her.
It's a Grand Design Imagine 2250 RK, and I just wanted to give you a quick walk around of the outside and just kind of show you what she looks like. Just a couple of quick features on the outside here. I mean, most travel trailers are all about the same. Obviously you have your spare tire and your ladder going up. This one, interestingly enough, actually is a 30-amp camper because it is a pretty small camper, and the hookup is back here in the back. My old one was on the side actually, but this is a little different being on the back, but no issues that I foresee with that. This one does have manual stabilizers, which my other one had the power stabilizers, which I was a little apprehensive of in this one being manual. But on our first trip out, I just bought a cordless impact wrench, and man, that thing zips it down faster than my electric ones did on the other one. Obviously here's the slide, and where the refrigerator is on the inside, that's the 2 sets of vents there. And this one does have an extra set of vents that our other one didn't. Very nice set of tires and wheels. I love the style of wheels. Got the fold down steps here, and notice that they are silver instead of black. Our other camper was black, and like I say, you don't think about little details like that, until you're coming in late at night. And at least this way, when you got, you know, if you got an outside light on or something like that, these steps kind of shine, and so you can see the steps a whole lot easier, and over the black ones. And then this door here goes into the bedroom, and so you easy access there. Obviously we have outdoor speakers there, and even have hookups, so if we did want to put a TV or something outside here, we got electrical and the coax cable there, and then obviously the furnace there. And then we love these steps. These are the solid steps that fold all the way down, and so they land on the ground, and you wouldn't think that would be a big deal until you experience it, versus the floating steps, because this relieves so much of the vibration and the shakes when you just stepping in and out of the camper. Really makes a big difference. The underside of the awning on this one is black, and that sounds kind of odd, but if you've ever had a white awning underside like our other camper was, you get leaves or anything on that and you accidentally forget and roll them up, it stains it, and it's near impossible to get those stains out. So I'm excited to see what this black awning does here as far as you know, wear and tear over the next few years. I kind of think it's going to be better because it won't show as many stains, and so we'll see on the long run on how that goes. My goodness, you don't realize how much stuff you have inside a tiny camper until you go to move from one to the other. And so it kind of took us a day to kind of get things put away. Still don't know that we've got everything exactly where we want it. So, you know, I don't know that we'll go into details about how we're using the inside yet, because we still want to take her out a few more times and kind of get that adjusted. But we want to give you an overview of the inside of the camper, just so you can kind of see the layout. I mean, we are really impressed with this trailer. Been shopping for about 2 years to start downsizing, because again, all of our kids have moved out and we don't need that big of a camper that we used to have. We used to have a Jayco Whitehawk 33B HBS, and so this one is about 10 foot shorter than our other camper. But the space inside here, I mean, we don't feel like we're missing anything.
Well, and the comfort level is amazing. We sat last night and watched a little bit of TV with our feet up on the recliners. It's just super comfortable, and it's great for the two of us.
And so what we kind of want to show you today is just kind of an overview of why we picked this travel trailer. And again, we wasn't shopping for a specific brand. We are not sponsored by Grand Design by any means, although that would be nice. Maybe we get a free travel trailer. Hint, hint, Grand Design. And when we went shopping originally, so we've been looking for 2 years, we was not looking at any specific brand. And we had no bad, and we had no bad experiences with other travel trailer. We did not change brands because we had any bad experiences with our other one. Matter of fact, we never had a problem with it. It was such a great camper.
We loved Big Debra.
But again, there was just a few little things that bothered me in the other camper, just as far as layout. And I know you're going to know this as soon as I say it, if you've RV'd any at all. Yeah. My biggest complaint with the other camper was when you were sitting in the couch, the TV was directly to your left, and I mean like 6 inches from the couch to your left. And which you don't think about. We was first time RVers when we bought our other one, and so you don't think about that being a big deal until it's a rainy day and you sit inside and watch a 2-hour movie, and then you wind up with a crick in your neck because you're constantly turning to the left to watch the TV. Now our other one had a dinette, a U-shaped dinette, so you could sit in it, but again, a dinette is not the most comfortable thing to sit down and watch a 2-hour movie in.
Well, and that's a common feature in most RVs. The television usually is directly to the left of the sofa, and it's just a space issue. But for us, that was something that was pretty uncomfortable on those days that we did get stuck inside with the TV. We didn't spend a lot of days like that, but it does happen. Yeah,
and like I said, we don't normally use the TV very much while we're in our camper. We kind of use our camper as home base to go to destinations, and that's what we want to start sharing with you here on this channel. Our Roundabout Life is different RV destinations. We want to show you some beautiful places. We're going to have a video right after this one. We went to Roaring Fork Motor Trail and Anakeesta. We're going to show those in a separate video, just simply because we got so much footage there that I felt like it would be too long to put it in to put in this one. So, but anyways, let us show you around a little bit in here. We'll show you some of the features real quick and see what you think about it. Okay, we'll start here in the kitchen, since that is the letters on this model, 2250RK, which stands for rear kitchen. And so the kitchen is here at the rear. You got a great window out back overlooking your sink. Stove right next to that, microwave up above that. If anybody ever uses those, they're kind of tiny and we don't normally use it very much, but hey, they're there in case you need it. Great for popcorn. But again, we love this rear kitchen layout. The refrigerator here is here in the slide out area. This particular model only has one slide out, and it's on a Swintech slide system, which I absolutely love. It's less noisy and it just seems to flow in and out a whole lot better. And so as you come in from the rear door, there's your kitchen. Here is your couch area. And again, this one does not have the dinettes, but it does have this table right here built in. And again, this is what we're calling a couples RV. And so for 2 people, we felt like this was big enough for us. This table swivels. You can easily spin it around, get it out of your way. And it actually you can actually take this arm right here and completely take it off and put it away if you want to and not even have it. The center part of this couch does fold down and has 2 more cup holders there. Cup holders here, and it has heat, massage, it has lights under it. I mean, it's just pretty cool. One of the other features we really wanted a fireplace. Not again that we spend a whole lot of time inside our camper, because again we use it for destinations, but on those cold mornings, you know, because we do travel in the fall and the winter, and we just wanted something to kind of, you know, knock the chill off in the mornings. And that's a 5,000 BTU fireplace, and so it'll do exactly that, and that way we don't have to carry a space heater or use our propane. And what the cool thing is the TV tucks away. And so again, you know, since we don't typically use the TV a lot, you can kind of tuck it away. It's out of the way, it's out of sight. You know, it's just not a sore thumb sticking up there. But then, you know, we do like to watch the weather in the morning before we head out for the days on our adventures. And so you just mash a button, it raises right up, and then there's your TV. When you don't want it, lower it back down. It has the little flap on the top that covers it. Out of the way. We love it. And so
You might want to also mention that this slide, once this slide is brought into the camper, you can actually access your refrigerator, your sink, and you can walk through and go into the rest of the camper with the slide in. So that's great. So if you have to make a little pit stop while you're driving down the road, you need a bathroom break, or you want to stop and make some lunch, that's all accessible with the slide in.
Yes, and again, you don't realize how big of a deal that is until you're making a longer trip. Some of our trips we make are 6-8 hours sometimes, and so being able to stop for a potty break when you're out in the middle of nowhere, or being able to pull over and make lunch is huge. The other thing we liked about these new designs is they have these slide away doors, and so it just makes the whole camper feel more open.
And the doorways are larger, which gives you that open feeling when the doors are open.
Yeah, our other camper actually had individual doors going in between the bathrooms and the master bedroom and everything. And so they was pretty tiny. I mean, they was only like 30 inches wide, and these are huge. And so, you know, again, you know, if you need privacy, close the door off. The great thing is there's another door going into the bedroom from the outside. And so if there is somebody tied up in the bathroom, you can still get to the bedroom, or from the bedroom back in here. You're never stranded because somebody's in this bathroom.
Just don't forget to snap your door back before you pull away, because you don't want these doors moving while you're on the road.
Here's the bathroom. It's a really good layout. They've got some really nice storage features here. Overhead cabinet above the sink. Love the stainless steel sink. Our other one kind of had plastic, which again, functional, but to me it's the little touches in this one that just makes it stand out, like the stainless steel sink. Again, Grand Design upgraded their shower attachments, and so again it's metal, it's steel now, and so the other one was, you know, that whiter creamy plastic. So it's just the little stuff. And this shower is huge, guys. I'm a big guy. I am 6'3", and this shower, when I get in here, the other one I was constantly bumping into things. I can get in here and I am not bumping into walls when I'm in here taking a shower. And again, I'm 6'3", and I am not hitting anything up here on my head. This skylight is here for a reason, for 2 reasons actually. One, to give you some headroom for us big guys, but also to let light in so you're not feeling like you're in here in the dungeon when you're in this shower. And this one, instead of a curtain, actually does have a sliding door, which, believe it or not, really does give you more room, because the other one, when you have a shower curtain, it tends to bleed in on you and rubs up against you. And this actually even has a squeegee, so that when you open it up, it squeegees all the water so it's not built up in there.
And then there's also these nice little cubbies beside the shower. Those are great for rolled up towels. I don't think you can see ours in there right now, but those towels are just rolled up and stuffed in there, and we've got more storage than we can use right now. On
into the bedroom here, you can see again another big sliding door here, and we've got a full-size queen bed. Our other one had a queen bed, and it had a slide out in the master bedroom.
So we had a short queen.
But it was a short queen because of that slide out. And again, I'm 6'3", guys, so you know my feet hung off the end of that. This one's much better. And then again, the storage in here, you've got obviously your hanging storage, his and hers on each side. You got the overhead storage, which is pretty common in most of them. You do have some mood lighting back here. Those will actually go from blue to white if you want to read a book or something at night. But then you actually have a couple of drawers on each side. And you know, they even have these little bump outs, which you don't think much about, but it's kind of a great nightstand at night. So if you like to bring we always bring a bottle of water to bed at night, just, you know, we get thirsty during the night.
And each of those bump outs has an electrical outlet in them, and so it's a great place to charge your phone at night if you want it near you.
And so there you go, guys. Again, it's a pretty small little travel trailer, but we love it. We're affectionately calling it Little Debbie. We called our other one Big Debra because it was so big, and so we just thought this one would be funny to call it Little Debbie, and so that's her new name. That's a general roundabout view of everything. Once we kind of get things better organized, we'll give you a better view of everything.
Some organizational tips maybe in how we do things might give you some ideas of things you want to use in your camper as well. Well, we wanted to show you guys just a little bit of what it looks like inside with the slides pulled in when we're driving down the road. If you wanted to stop and get something to eat, everything is fully accessible. You can totally get in your fridge. I don't know that I would recommend using your stove, but you could if you had to, and then your sink is all accessible here. But you can even make it all the way through to your bathroom, as the doorways are large enough that you can go even with the slide in all the way into the bathroom, and then the bedroom's behind me. So if you wanted to stop somewhere for a quick nap, or if you wanted to spend the night in a rest area or something, you don't even have to put your slides out.
As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down at the bottom, guys.
And if you like our videos and you get anything from them, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. That helps build our channel and helps us get more content out to more people.
In next week's video, you won't want to miss, we go to Anakeesta, Roaring Fork Motor Trail. We'll show you some of our favorite spots up in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg.
Stay tuned.
I just feel so good.